Lennox brings the drums
Run
in.
it. I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, yeah.
Claressa Shields, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career. They're coming up against
Danielle Skippity Pass Perkins.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Flint, Michigan, she is a 3-division, undisputed champion of the world, Claressa Shields. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the gray trunks,
Danielle Skippity Pass Perkins.
Pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Can't find a home for that jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice straight. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Stiff jab. Left hand lands. That time counter shot. She scores with that counter. Who's willing to go where the other? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go, it's round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That left hook missed. face is going to be the first to go down. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
On the hook, but it doesn't score. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell for round 3. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She catches and counters. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limit.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. Nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Straight right just misses. Goes the jab, it doesn't score. Miss with that jab. The jab does it. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen this.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab.
Not sure how serious that cut is, but the referee's going to take a good look at it.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. Misses with the straight left. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Hold that thought. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Somehow weathered the storm.
These days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
finish it. That was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. Whoa, Johnny. What a massive upset this would be. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
Okay, you're switching off now. I can see you switching off. Right, you've got me. Keep on the end of that.
On to the fifth we go. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
There's a counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy.
And down goes the artist. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander?
That cut is in a very bad place. The referee might stop it here. They've been beaten so badly this fight, you almost hope that it stopped, and it is. It is over. TKO victory.
Time is of the essence, and it was a matter of time when this happened.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass all over. TKO is spot on. What a shot. You know what? The argument was there. The referee didn't know what to do, but he called it. Great shout.